afternoon.
Afternoon, Miss.
How are you today?
I'm
Fine,
fine.
thank
How about
you.
you?
Okay, I'm really good. Thank you for asking me. So before we start the class, let us pray together. Who wanna lead the prayer? Maybe. Oh, Sonia, please lead the prayer. Okay, let's start.
Before we start our class today, let's say Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Okay, thank you, Sonia, for lead the prayer. So now I wanna check your attendance first. Jelita Kurnia,
Yes, Miss.
Sonia Gentia,
Present, Miss.
Reski Akbar,
Present, Miss.
Novia Rahmadani,
Yes, Miss.
Miftahul Sakina.
Miss.
Okay, no one absent, right?
No, Miss.
Okay, so today we are going to learn something new. So we will learn about narrative text, especially about friendly futures. So first, I want to ask you: do you know what is narrative text means? Do you know, guys?
No, Miss.
Okay, so here's. Oh, okay, wait. Sorry. Okay, so narrative text is a type of text that tells a story, either real or fictional, and is structured to entertain, inform, or persuade the readers. So now, when we talk about narrative text, of course we will talk about structures. So who knows how many structure of narrative text?
Three.
Okay, what is the three? The first one?
Orientation.
Orientation,
Early orientation.
the orientation,
And then resolution.
So guys, do you have others' opinion about the structure? Okay, Sakina, please.
Orientation.
Orientation,
Complication.
complication,
Resolution.
resolution,
Product.
product. So, do you think what is the correct one about these two structures?
Number two.
Number two. Okay, this is the correct one. So, Jelita said before.
Yes, Miss.
Yes, Jelita said before there are three structures, but three of that is also correct, but you missed one of that is complication.
I forget me.
And this is also
angry.
what Jelita. So now, who knows what is the orientation means? Okay, Sonia, please.
Orientation is in terms of character,
Yeah.
setting, class, and the time from the story.
Okay, great, Sonia. Please give applause for Sonia. Okay, for the second one is complication. What is complication means?
The problem is
Problem. Okay, Rocky, great. Please give applause. Okay, what is the third one mean?
The solution, Miss.
Solution giver. Okay, great. Please give applause too. And what is the last one? Koda. What is mean by koda? So, koda is a moral value that we can get from the story. Actually, that is optional. We can add it in the story or not. Okay. So this is what we've learned before, the structure of. So when we talk, before our material is so friendly future. So of course we talk about electricity. Do you know what is electricity means? Let's see. Okay, let's see this slide. So, electricity when we talk about electricity, of course we also talk about renewable energy. So this is the pictures of renewable energy. So renewable energy is energy derived from natural sources that are replaced at a higher rate than they are consumed. So sunlight and wind, for example, are such sources that are constantly being replaced. So this is 5 kinds of renewable energy. For the first one is hydropower energy. So who knows what is hydropower energy? Who can answer it? What is hydropower energy? Nothing?
Hydropower energy is a renewable energy obtained from weather source. If your residence is near a river, lake, or dam, this energy can be utilized to provide electricity.
Okay, great, Nafi. So hydropower energy is energy that comes from water. So for the second one is solar energy. Solar energy is gained from the sun. And the third one is geothermal energy. So geothermal energy is obtained from within the earth. And for the fourth one is wind energy. Wind energy uses pressure air that moves wind turbines. And the last one is biomass. So biomass is a renewable source of energy from organisms such as animal waste, household waste, wood, grass, and many more. Okay guys, attention please. Don't play your phone in the classroom. Okay. Thank you. So, before we talk about electricity, so please look at this picture, Hibar. Attention please, Hibar. So, what come on your mind when you see these pictures?
Dark.
Dark. And then? What coffee? What is it before? So, this is the picture of blackout or there's no electricity. So, this is the children learn with some, what you call it? Lantern. So, can you see this story?
Yes, miss.
Okay, so this is a story of Lina and the solar lantern. This kind of example of narrative text. Can we read it together? Ready? Okay, so let's read this story. 1, 2, 3.
Lina, a teenage girl from a small village, noticed that many children couldn't study at night due to the lack of electricity. The only light came from candles or smoky kerosene lamps. One day, she watched a video about solar energy and got an idea. Using a recycled bottles, wires, and old batteries, she started making small solar lanterns. It didn't work at first, but she didn't give up. After several tries, she succeeded. She distributed the lantern to families in her neighborhood. For the first time, children could do homework under clean, same light. Her small action brought light and hope and inspired others to find solutions to clean energy.
Okay, everyone, thank you for reading. So, I want to give you some questions. Before we have known about the structure of narrative text, so can you find from that story where's the orientation about that story? What is the orientation?
Lina, a teenage girl.
Lina, a teenage girl from a small village.
Okay, great everyone. So what is the complications?
Lina noticed that many children couldn't study at night due to the lack of electricity.
No,
They only like temple.
what is the correct one?
Lina noticed that many children
Yes.
couldn't study.
The answer from Kibar is correct. So notice that many children couldn't study at night. So this is the problem. Students cannot study at night. What what is the resolution from the story?
She started making small solar lanterns.
Okay, great. And the last one is Koda.
Her small action brought light and hope and inspired others to find solutions through clean energy.
Okay, great everyone. Please give applause for us. So now I will divide you into two groups to make some excitement. So for the first group is Sakina and Novi, and the second group is Kibar, Sonia, and Jolita. So, are you agree with that?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Sonia. Jolita. What? Okay, Jolita. So for now, you will try to have a group with Sonia because we all of us is a friend. So please just sit with Sonia and Kibar. Okay. They're your friends. Okay. Jolita, please join Sonia and Kibar. So I will give you this paper to your segment. Yes. This is for your group.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, Kibar. I will give you 3 minutes to do that. Is that okay? Okay, let's start, everyone. Okay, everyone.
Next,
Yes.
So, what should we do
Okay, Jolita, I told you all before. So for this assessment, you should answer the question based on the story that I give to you. For the A, you just tell us in there. But for the B, you should write in the whiteboard. Write the answer in the whiteboard. Okay, Jolita. Okay, students, are you finished? Okay, let's answer about the questions. So, question number 1 is, why could the children in Lina's village study at night? So, who can answer?
Me.
Jolita, please, Jolita.
Because there was no electricity.
Okay, do you guys have other opinions about that?
No, miss.
Okay, that is correct. So, for question number 2, what inspired Lina to build solar lantern? Sakina, please.
The answer is a video about solar energy.
Okay, great. And then the last one from A questions. So, what was the impact of her action to her village? Who can answer it? Kibar, please.
The answer is children could study safely at night and others were inspired.
Okay, thank you. So we come to the B question. From that B, you should write it in the whiteboard. So write 2 lessons that you can learn from Lina's story. Who wanna write it for the first? Yes, everyone. Okay, Novi, please. Okay, thank you, Novi. Okay, for the thank you, Sonia. Please sit. So, guys, for the first answers, what do you know about that? Is it correct?
I think so.
Yes,
Yes.
Okay, Sakina. And for the second one, small action can make big difference for many people. Is it correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you agree with that?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay, everyone. So, before we finish the class, I want to review again about what we've learned today. So, who can tell us what is narrative text means? Let's go, everyone. Okay, Sakina, please.
Narrative text is the type of writing that tells a story, either real or fictional.
Okay, great, Sakina, please give applause to Sakina. Okay. Now, who can tell us? Okay, wait. Okay, everyone. Who can tell us what is the fourth structure of narrative text? Okay, Novi, please. Coda. Coda is the first one or?
Me.
Four. Okay, please It's okay, Novi. Okay, guys. So I will make it clear. So you should answer it all of that four structures. Okay? Do you get it?
Yes.
Okay, please Delita.
Orientation.
Okay. And then?
Communication.
Okay.
Coda. No.
No. What is the third one, guys?
Resolution.
Okay, resolution.
Resolution.
Resolution. Okay. Please give applause for us. So everyone, for your homework, I'd like you to find one short story, rather in not your website, reading book or others. So you should try to analyze the fourth structure of that, and you can write it in your notebook. Are you get the point?
Yes,
You get it?
miss.
Okay. Any question, guys?
No,
No,
miss. No, miss.
Okay, everyone. So maybe that's all our lessons for today.